Do you agree with interracial relationship? Lada. I think Lada doesn't agree about interracial relationship. Interracial marriage is something which is not common in Kazakhstan. It's very rare. When I mean rare, I mean it's really rare to see a Kazakh girl or Kazakh guy getting married to a foreign national. Especially black people. It's really very rare. Even dating. The Kazakh people are very, how can I say, the Kazakh people keep within themselves, you know. So it's very rare to see an interracial dating. It's really very rare to see that in Kazakhstan. So there's this couple, yeah, this African couple. There's an African guy and a Kazakh guy who got married, and the whole of Kazakhstan was fumed. The whole of Kazakhstan was going crazy. The people were crazy about it, you know. A lot of blogs in Kazakhstan posted the video, and they were saying a lot of bad words, a lot of bad and negative words, and a lot of bad words to the couples. And I was like, why do you get mad when someone loves some other person? Is it because of the person doesn't look like you, or the person doesn't belong to your religion, or the person doesn't speak your language? Why is it really a problem? I can say this for the African people, yeah, we don't really care if you are black, you're white, you're pink, if you don't speak our language. One of the problems African people have is we're very too hospitable and too generous. In Kazakhstan, trust me, in Kazakhstan, just take a picture with any Kazakh girl, just picture, and just post it. Even though you're not dating, just take a picture and post it on your Instagram. Trust me, you're gonna get a lot of bad and discriminative comments that I'm like, it's just a picture, I'm not dating this person, why are you being aggressive? And someone told me that, why are you so concerned about dating Kazakh girls? Why don't you date a black person? I'm like, I don't choose who I love. For example, I live in a city in Kazakhstan where I haven't seen a black woman for almost 2 years. I haven't seen a black woman for 2 years. For almost 2 years, I haven't seen a black woman. So how do you expect me to date a black person when I cannot even see a black person? So this couple, I think the couples I'm part of, I think ARA or something, they got married, and the guy is an African guy, and he speaks English, and luckily the girl speaks English. So it's been a big problem in Kazakhstan. The whole of the news agency in Kazakhstan, the vlogs and everything, posted a guy, and trust me, when you go to the comments and read the comments, you'll be disappointed. You'll be disappointed and be like, is it these people? These people who claim to be nice and friendly, do they have 2 faces or 3 faces? They say they're nice, but when it's some other part of it, they show their real face, So I just remembered something which happened to me. Sometimes someone walked up to me and told me, you are African, I know, stay away from Kazakh girls. I'm like, why do you just walk up to a stranger and just tell him to stay away from Kazakh girls? Even though I was walking alone, and this guy randomly walked up to me and told me, stay away from Kazakh girls. You don't know me, you've never met me, and you just walk up to me and tell me to stay away from Kazakh girls. And I tell her, most of the reason they'll be like, we're trying to protect our girls, we want only pure blood. I'm like, what, only pure blood? You're protecting your girls, and the people are not your material. They're not your material, they're not you didn't buy them. Why do you have to protect them if they make your choice to be with whoever they want to be? So this is, I don't know, I don't want to say any bad words, or I don't want to say anything which is ladder. I don't want to say any bad words or anything. I just want to hear your opinion. So if you go to other countries, they don't really mind. But in Kazakhstan, it's a really big problem. It's really rare. Maybe you can date, if you want, you can date the Russians. The Russians don't mind. The Russians don't really care about it. But the Kazakh people, even if you're foreign national, I don't know if the date white people who are like the Europeans. I don't know. I don't know. But if you're a black person, they don't really like you. It's not like they like you as a person, but they don't like you dating their women. Those are two different things. They like you as a person, as a human being, but they don't like it when you know date their women. I don't know why. They said, I keep asking myself, why this is that? Why Kazakh people don't like when a black person dates their women, or when you have interracial relationship? What is the problem? The women, the girls, some of the girls don't see it as a problem, but some of the men are really very pretty aggressive. I have a friend, yeah, he's a British guy. He's a British guy. He's a black guy. He's British. So he lives in the UK. And he met a Kazakh girl in the UK. And he wanted to come to Kazakhstan. He wanted to come to Kazakhstan. And he was very scared of coming to Kazakhstan because he wanted to come to Kazakhstan with a girl from the UK. But he was scared of coming to Kazakhstan because he was thinking that if I come to Kazakhstan, the people might be aggressive and they might do something bad to me. I'm like, no, they're just gonna say only bad words, but nobody's gonna harm you physically, or nobody's gonna touch you, but they're just gonna look at you strangely and side eye, look at you with some kind of eye and have a lot of bad thoughts in their mind. But nobody's gonna physically harm you. Will anybody physically harm you? I'm not sure about that. But sometimes people might do some things. I'm not saying all the time, but sometimes. So the British guy, he was too scared to come to Kazakhstan with a girl, and he was like, okay, I'm just gonna come alone to Kazakhstan and see the country for myself, and I'll go back. So he was scared. I was telling him, bro, you just come. Most of the people are friendly. It doesn't matter. Some people might say some couple of words, but just come, bro. So the British guy was too scared, and he didn't even come to Kazakhstan anymore. He just said, no, bro, I'm not coming to Kazakhstan. I'm just gonna stay in the UK. So Kazakhstan, it's can I say Kazakhstan? It's not yet. A lot of people have not yet discovered Kazakhstan. So most of the Kazakh people, the real, I don't know, maybe the Kazakh people don't like interracial relationship because they're trying to make their population, because the Kazakh people, I think 16 million Kazakh, I don't mean mixed, I mean Kazakh. So they're just trying to boost their relationship, their population. So what do you think? What do you think about interracial relationship? Is it good? Is it bad? And if it's good, why you think it's good? If it's bad? But interracial kids, mixed children are always very beautiful and they're always very smart. But black people have really very strong blood. If a black person gets married to maybe any race, that child really looks like black, like the hair and everything. Black people really have very, very, very strong genes. Lada, do you agree? Lada doesn't agree about interracial dating. Lada, do you agree? Lada, do you agree that black people should date other nationalities, or do you agree of interracial relationship? Lada, do you agree of interracial relationship? Lada. I think Lada doesn't agree about interracial relationship.